What they have done is fraud, and I want to alert as many people as possible. Do not use Monat. I don't know how to say it right. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is G, and on my channel I like to discuss the shady, predatory, and manipulative tactics of MLMs. Just as an FYI, I am batch filming today, so if you see multiple videos with me wearing the same exact thing, with my hair done in the same way, and the same pair of earrings, yes, I recorded all of these in the same day. Let's be honest, I do not put on a full face of makeup and do my hair and put on earrings every single day.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I really gotta make these days count. And when I take the time to do this, I gotta take advantage and see how many videos I can get done. Now this video is a continuation of the series where we go to the Better Business Bureau website to check out some of the complaints lodged against a specific MLM. In today's video, we are going to be exposing the reviews and complaints against the MLM company Monat, the shampoo MLM. Now, Monat is no stranger to bad press because they have actually been called out multiple times by government agencies in response to their false and misleading claims. Their products have actually caused people's hair to fall out and caused a bunch of other negative side effects to people's scalps and heads. And yeah, just like, ugh. I'll put some pictures here, but I don't know if you really want to see them. Though we are going to the Better Business Bureau website, don't take that to mean that they are the #1 authority on calling out bad businesses. As I say in the intro of each one of these videos, they are doing their own thing. They're a private, nonprofit company who offers membership into their organization through paid fees and dues. So companies like Monat actually pay a fee to the Better Business Bureau so that they can be represented and have a chance to come onto this website and respond to the complaints and hopefully try to resolve them and close them out. If you want to see some of the other videos in this series, I will link the playlist up there. But for now, let's go ahead and let's get started because I have other videos that I want to record. So let's go. Also, second disclaimer, since I will be sitting here for a while, I do have some snacks. I have some pistachios and I have a drink of the poppy persuasion. So I hope that that's not going to be like weird to look at. I'm not exactly sure if there's like an etiquette of what sort of things are okay to be nibbling on during videos and what things are like, oh, gross, like I do not want to see that. So sorry in advance, but we're doing it. Now, when first arriving at the Monat page on the Better Business Bureau, I see that there is a current alert for this business. So this kind of reminds me of Herbalife, how before you could even see the reviews or the complaints or the rating, there's this additional section which is giving us current information about something major that's going on with the MLM right now. It looks like this was posted in February of 2021, and it looks like this is an announcement from the Attorney General Ashley Moody, who's urging eligible consumers to claim monetary refunds from Monat Global before the deadline approaches. Now, if you're not sure what this is referencing, in 2020, hundreds of consumers filed complaints about Monat products, and they say that these products led to hair loss, balding, itching, sores, and skin lesions. Ugh. I just feel bad for anybody who had to go through that. Like, that really sucks. Because your hair, I think, is such a personal part of your body. It's such a big form of people's self-expression. So having your hair messed with, in my opinion, like really not only causes like the physical damage, but also like some psychological damage as well. So many people filed lawsuits against Monat that Monat decided to sign an agreement with Florida's Attorney General's office, promising to not engage in unlawful and misleading sales and marketing practices. Sadly, whenever this happens, I feel like these companies just learn how to get better at hiding the fact that they are still engaging in these types of activities. As always, I'm going to link the Monat page of the Better Business Bureau into the description box so that you can go and take a look at this on your own time if you want to. But now let's go ahead and check out the customer reviews and the customer complaints. So customer reviews, I think this is probably the lowest score that I have seen in the different videos that I've done looking at these complaints. I'm just seeing 1 star out of 5. So that's definitely enough. and you can't tell me otherwise. However, you all know the BBB, which does not use any customer reviews in their rating, has given it an A. But then also it says this business is not BBB accredited. So, okay. As always, we're gonna ignore that part.
Hey everyone, sorry to interrupt, but the weirdest thing I noticed when I was editing this video, which by the way, I filmed on June 7th and today is June 22nd, so I guess some time has elapsed. But since then, a lot of the numbers that I'm going to mention have actually changed from what you're going to see on the screen, because I actually just went and filmed the screen right now. So yeah, it's interesting to see that Monat is really working hard to change these reviews and address them and potentially remove them.
Customer complaints. Holy smokes. I don't think I've seen this many complaints on one MLM. It says 450 complaints closed in the last 3 years. 450 in the last 3 years. In the last 12 months, 94 complaints have been closed. Right off the bat, that has got to be telling you something. And for anybody who is watching this video who is not involved in Monat yet but has been thinking about it, hopefully this will be enough to kind of show you that you may very well run into some issues by being involved with this company. Let's go ahead and go over to the reviews and start seeing what these reviews are saying. So a lot of them look very recent, from 2022. Actually, every single one on here. There's 7 customer reviews. They are all from 2022.
A new review that was posted since I filmed says, "This company is unhealthy, unethical, and dangerous. The products contain hormones and gave me an imbalance and made all my hair fall out. Stay away." It was a 1-star rating from June 7th, 2022. Wow.
Let's do this. I joined Monat out on a limb of my friend telling me how amazing these products were. I used their hair products and would notice the first couple of washes I'd have hair fall out. Not anything worrisome, but concerning. Last year, a new line had come out called the Bond Support line. Call me Bond. Bond Support. I used it and the hair loss was significant. I was told to keep using it and I did for a month. That really sucks, and I want to just pause to talk about how that kind of shows a manipulation that is used in MLMs. You have this relationship with your upline or with other people who are in the organization, so even though things are not really making sense and you're starting to see red flags, such as a significant amount of your hair falling out, still listening to somebody tell you, "Oh no, that's fine, it's normal. Go ahead, keep using it." You'll still listen. Not cool. My hair was still falling out until I finally stopped. Once I did, I assumed the loss would stop. It hasn't. It's been 11 months and my hair is still falling out nonstop. I've lost 40% of my hair, breakage horribly, and follicle loss. I was someone who worked for this company and was robbed of thousands. All I want is my healthy hair back. Do not use Monat. Monat. I don't know how to say it right. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Yeah, monsters out there? Who the heck is out there? So it looks like Monat did actually respond to this person. They said, "Thank you for taking the time to contact the BBB with your concerns. After researching your account, we found that you are enrolled as a market partner with Monat Global. We are sorry to hear about your experience. You should discontinue using the product. We want you to know that Monat takes your claims very seriously and would like to know more about your experience. We can arrange to have you speak with a product care specialist." So that's interesting. I don't think I've seen a response from an MLM company that actually takes the time to acknowledge and really say sorry. I don't think I've really seen that before, but I'm wondering if this is just a response to all of these negative reviews that they're getting. But this is just horrible because in this person's case, let's just say for some reason, Monat was willing to give this person a refund on all of the thousands of dollars that they spent on these products. Okay. But that doesn't necessarily mean that all of the problems happening with their hair are going to magically stop. So you can still continue to feel the negative effects of the Monat products well after you stop taking them. Another 1-star review from May of this year says, "I went through my daughter's account to order a product in 2019. It was an ineffective product and I never ordered it again. This week, a shipment came to my door and I found the charges on my credit card, May of 2022. 2022. I contacted their customer service, who gave me a bad email contact to file for my refund. My daughter contacted them for a return of the product and has to wait 3 days for a shipping label to be approved. I also contacted the representative who my daughter dealt with in 2019. What they have done is fraud, and I want to alert as many people as possible. That is really sketchy right there and really suspicious. Somehow, a credit card that they had on file of a person who hadn't ordered since 2019, somehow this person magically gets charged for a product in 2022? Not cool. No response to that. So I just had to take a pause and eat a pistachio, because that situation was making me think about when I was getting I'm like pausing to say this because it sounds like so dramatic, but I mean, I think the word is appropriate. When I was getting groomed into joining Rodan and Fields, the person who was trying to get me to, at first it was just order the products, right? And then it was actually join as a consultant. The person who was guiding me through this process had actually asked me for my credit card information. They selected the products on their end, they put everything in their cart, and they wanted me to give them my information so that they could do it on their side. But I didn't feel comfortable with that. I'm like, why does it need to be like that? Why can't I just go on the website and do it myself? You know, tell me what the products are. And eventually that is how we ended up doing it, which shows me that obviously it can be done. But the reason that I think about that situation is because of what this person went through. Could it be that when they first ordered a product in 2019, they were also encouraged to, oh, just give me your information by the MLM rep. So the MLM rep kind of just was holding on to this credit card information written down somewhere. Maybe they were suddenly so desperate they needed to achieve their bonuses or achieve the next rank, so they whipped it out and used it again. I don't know. My mind is just trying to rationalize like how things like this would happen. What are some theories that you guys have? Let me know below. This review is from April of 2022. 1 star. Products made my hair fall out. When I noticed the hair loss, I googled to see if others have the same issues and learned that they have been sued for this issue. Sales is focused on the positive results and pushing product and didn't inform about any side effects or lawsuits. From watching a lot of other anti-MLM content, I think it's generally common knowledge that Monat is an MLM who really gets fidgety when you bring up the word lawsuit. I dropped a pistachio. This is a 1-star review from March 2022. I started using Monat products in May 2021. After the first week, I noticed my hair was super dry and fuzzy. The person I was going through told me to use different products. Like, that right there is a tactic where they can get you to buy even more things from them. So I did. My hair had never been in worse condition. Then I noticed how thin my bangs were getting. After not seeing any improvement in my hair condition and really being bothered by my thinning hair, I quit using it in February and went back to what I used before. Unfortunately, I know it'll take a while to grow back, and it's finally getting less fuzzy, less dry, and more manageable. My Monat rep just kept telling me that I needed to be trying different products of theirs, and I stupidly listened. Such a ripoff. The good thing is that this person seems like they finally did see the light and they realized that they were just wasting their money on all of these different products. But yeah, that's another sketchy tactic that MLMs use. We have all of these different products for all of the different needs that you have, and you need to buy all of these products. Okay, last review and then heading over to the complaints. This is a 1-star from March also. I used to be a market partner for Monat. I know for a fact that they allow their sellers to participate in bonus buying, meaning the upline will go through the downline, who works under them, and make purchases in order to meet their goals and achieve rank advancements. I've seen it done multiple times. My holiness added her personal credit card to my downline's account in order to make purchases. When I confronted them about it, they just said, "Sorry you feel that way." I tried multiple times to get the company involved, but they eventually stopped answering my emails or returning my calls. This is so wrong. They shame women for having normal jobs when they're cheating to make this appearance of a luxurious career. LOL. LOL. Such a scam. So this person's upline snuck into somebody in their downline's account in order to make purchases that would benefit the upline in order to achieve their rank advancements. So when you really think about it, when these uplines are saying, oh, I earned my way to this free trip, I earned the bonus for the luxury vehicle, much of the time, the way that they earned that bonus was because they put the money in themselves. So it's not really a bonus, it's a transaction. And Monat, the company, are the people who are winning, not you, not the individual. I realize that I have a tendency to like get up all in your face like this, so I'm sorry, I gotta like chill out and lean back. This is a perfect time to go check out the customer complaints summary table so we can see where the majority of their issues are. Advertising and sales, 78. Billing and collections, 20. Delivery issues, 20. Guarantee, warranty, 87. Problem with a product or service, 245. Which is not surprising. I'm guessing a lot of them have to do with hair loss or hair issues. I want to first see advertising and sales, and then I want to go jump over to problems with the products or services. Oh, my camera's about to die. I'm going to charge it and then I'll be back.
1 hour later.
Okay, we are back in action. Hopefully the battery is sufficiently charged so that we can finish this video. So we were about to go and see some of the customer complaints, and specifically the ones that were tagged with advertising/sales issues. So while I was waiting for the freaking charger, I started skimming through to get a sense of what the issues really were. And it looks like there's a lot of other examples of people being charged for products that they did not order. Another thing that was really interesting was that another person had made a complaint saying that they had purchased something in 2019 and suddenly were charged something later on in 2021. That one I do want to take the time to read because I think it is really interesting, and it shows a pattern of people in Monat holding on to the credit card information of people who are no longer purchasing products and yet they're still charging them. This was from August 2021, and it says, Monat charged my wife's credit card for a product we never ordered or received or authorized or gave permission. Only in 2019 did my wife make one purchase from Monat and never purchase it again. It is now 2021 and we received a bill from one of our banks. We caught them because we recently had just paid off all of our credit cards. We knew we had zero balances for the past few months. Monat somehow kept the credit card info from 2019 without our knowledge and charged our card $93.74 without our authorization. We called our bank immediately on August 16, 2021 and put in a fraud crime against Monat Global. Upon asking further questions to the bank, we discovered they also did this in 2020. We missed this charge, and again without our authorization. We want all our information removed from their system and our money refunded immediately. They have no right to keep our information. They are a scam corp and thieves. We have canceled this credit card. I will pursue this to the end. So this complaint kind of confirms my suspicion, which is that people in Monat, I don't know if this is a rep or I don't know if this is somebody at the corporate level, but somebody, it appears based off of this information, it appears that somebody within the corporation is holding on to previous customers' information and then trying to get away with sneakily charging them once a year in a way to avoid suspicion. I found that to be very sketchy. There are a lot of other complaints that essentially tell the same story. People had noticed that they were being charged for Monat products, yet they had never put in the order themselves, and furthermore, they never even received the products. And to round it out, I just want to go skim the section that says problems with products or services. And just by doing a quick scroll, it's evident that a lot of these complaints are still very, very recent. I'm seeing a buttload from May 2022, April 2022, like there's a lot just from this year. I'm seeing that there's a lot of problems with auto renewals, issues with them taking money out of people's accounts multiple times, and then turning around and saying that they have no record of that person ever making a purchase. I'm seeing a lot of bad customer service. Now, we know often in MLMs that one of the ways that they entice you to purchase their products is by saying that they have an excellent refund policy and that as long as you get your products in within the time frame, you will be completely refunded. But this complaint here proves that that's not always the case. This is from April 2022, and somebody said, I became a market partner for Monat after a few months of being a VIP. I actually loved the hair products. They are a bit overpriced, but my hair loves them. Okay, I'm really happy for this person that they're not losing their hair, but I venture to say that this is the exception and not the rule. I had bought into the program and became an MP and bought a skincare kit as well. My skin was already nice before using, and once I started using, I was breaking out, which my upline said was my skin detoxing. Okay, that's interesting. When people started to complain about their hair falling out, Monat reps would famously say, that's just your hair detoxing, which is not a thing. After a month of detoxing, I quit using the skincare. Good call. Anyway, I noticed the return policy was within a year and you get 90% back instead of 100%. I have never once opened or used my Monat partner kit. It was still full of all the samples. They canceled my return and said it was used and unsaleable.
Unsaleable.
It was never once opened, so just a heads up to others out there, their return system is not legit. I am actually on the website now and it says starter kit and or product pack order, asterisk, returned within 1 year. The asterisk in fine print says it could be partial or full order. This kind of proves that it's just better to not get involved with these types of companies. As much as we would like to believe what companies say at face value and take them on their word of giving you a full or partial refund, most often they won't, and they're going to find any excuse they can to not give you your refund because that's money out of their pockets. And if there's one thing we know about multi-level marketing businesses is that they are greedy and shady as hell. Like I said, Monat just has a mountain of complaints. So if you are curious in hearing more, let me know below and I can do a part 2. But I think now is the perfect time to start wrapping this up. So if you are still here, thank you so much for hanging around. I hope you enjoy hearing about all of these complaints because I sure do. Now have a really great rest of your day or evening and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like or subscribe if you want to. Thank you so much. Okay, now bye.